Yeah. Melanin.
Oh no, back roll.
The coalition, the color, my brother, rock your crown. I'm here to show you the power inside the color brown. Now's the time to open up your mind to what they tried to hide from the real royalty. Open up your chakra from your brain to your feet and really realize what's inside and believe. Got God on my side and I ride with a queen. As we travel on this journey, I'ma show you what I mean when you open up your eyes. When you know what your worth is, never no surprise. Spirit of the sun, navigating stars. Times are getting better when you feel them getting hard like.
Okay, we're here at Black Lives Matter Plaza, and today is the Million Maga March. That's a mouthful. All right, let's go peep the scene, see what they're doing out here, and just see how the energy's feeling between the protesters and the anti-Trump protesters. So we'll see. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Definitely might get a little crazy, so we don't want to be in the middle of anything crazy. So this will not be a walkthrough, kind of like when Biden won. Like I said that night, this is a blue state. I hear our drum line. I don't know where they at, but we're gonna go peep them. But it's definitely not a million of them here. Let's be clear.
When they shut down the counting in the middle of the night, and then all of a sudden they come up with 500,000 votes.
It wasn't all of a sudden, it was consecutively. In Pennsylvania, it started.
My mom lives in Pennsylvania. She got 2 ballots and didn't even ask for them. No, they weren't.
Yes, there were Republicans there.
Hold on a second.
There were Republicans there as well.
In the Democrat majorities, they didn't allow the witnesses.
No, those were unofficial people who swore. It's different.
They said, here's the line. And
There were
everything
people.
over
There
that
were
way.
people who were breaking the capacity rules.
See what you guys have to say. That's an open mind. That's an open discussion. I don't cuss at you. I don't say fuck the police.
Then why did you tell me to eat dicks at the Supreme Court? Why were you telling me that when you were
Probably because you're being obnoxious. Fuck the police. They protect you. And you can't even say, you know what? I may not like policing or systemic racism, but you know what? Thank you for at least protecting my First Amendment right. You can't even at least say that. That's called respect.
Well, this is pretty intense. It don't feel like the George Floyd stuff, which is interesting. It just feels really tense. Everything, you know.
For when the police start throwing and launching grenades and stuff.
Where do you buy a shield from?
try to see what's going on. But nobody wants to talk.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Wow, it's just a hat. I know a lot of black people that support MAGA. Oh, so every black person that supports MAGA is actually racist? Or Uncle Tom or whatever?
No. I asked a question. When was America great?
That's enough, man. He lost. All right, I'm telling you, I know it hurts. It hurt when he got elected. My brother voted for Trump, right? All right, he voted for him. Respect the election process. If Biden acts up, we're gonna be out here talking shit to Biden too, bro. Bless it, man. God bless y'all, man.
God bless you.
Are you like that dumb? Can you not learn the
Stop
facts?
insulting me. Let's have a conversation.
Can you not learn the facts? Learn the facts.
What
It's
about
like
that?
not that
Stop
hard.
insulting me. Let's just
It's
have a
not that
conversation.
hard. Learn the facts.
What about Rittenhouse?
What's that?
The 17-year-old kid that shot 2 protesters in Kenosha.
Okay, I haven't heard of that.
Really?
Look, all we're trying to say is that the violence happens on both ends. That's not the main problem. The main problem is not that, oh, one group does more violence than the other.
It does.
There's other
If
issues
we're
at
talking
hand
about
over
a
here.
group that does violence, you're looking at it.
Did you see the video of us trying to get attacked?
Why are these businesses boarded
Did
up?
you see us try to get attacked?
Try. You did you?
We literally showed him a video of us getting assaulted by 80 people, and he's trying to deny it.
My day job is a paramedic. I have no racial injustice or any of that shit. And these people are coming up to us as we're just walking through, calling us racist, throwing shit at us.
That was wrong. That was wrong. People shouldn't throw things at
80
you.
versus 2.
Let her
Two
talk, let her
people.
talk, let her talk, let her talk.
It doesn't matter how many. You shouldn't be assaulted. It's against the
We're
law.
literally assaulted.
Right? So here's my issue.
On video.
I think what we have an issue with is that if Biden won, right, and you're coming here to protest, you should just be peaceful, right? And if you're peacefully protesting the election, then just peacefully protest. Don't try to go against the protesters that are here every day on Black Lives Matter Plaza.
What do you mean by go against?
I mean,
People are
okay,
ripping down signs
So it's okay to have dialogue like this, right? But you have to know who you're having a dialogue with.
Right.
Everybody is not going to be able to have a dialogue with you in this kind of manner, right? So if that is what if your aim is to have a dialogue, then have a dialogue with people that are ready to have a dialogue with you. Don't try to create some sort of drama. Like when you pick people that are ready to just argue and just say anything, that just creates more division, and it creates chaos from people out there looking in.
I'm going to add to that, because we actually tried to have dialogue. We have that on video
several times
of us trying to actually just have a peaceful conversation. We were asking people, hey, let's actually talk about this. Who wants to talk about it? All we were getting was insults, people trying to fight us, groups ganging up on us, people yelling with their megaphones. Nobody wanted to talk. Everybody was calling us racist, Nazis. I said, hey, listen, I know a lot of people from different races, black, Asian, whatever, that are MAGA. You a white male, you don't deserve to talk.
What I'm saying is, when you came here, what you're saying is you're just walking down the street, you're trying to have a conversation. Right. Who you are is not representative of that hat, right? Or what some people project what that hat means, right? Because to me, you don't know what I went through. Last week, I could have got assaulted by somebody who had that hat. You see what I'm saying? So it's not fair for me because of what happened last week for somebody who's wearing that hat to project that onto you. All I'm saying is the black community, we get that everywhere we go. You could take the hat off if you really wanted to. Nobody would know that you weren't for Biden if you took that hat off, right? I can't take my skin off. So the same judgment that you just got is what we get all the time.
I think we can all agree that the history of America is a little contentious. Contentious as in we were slaves. Black people were slaves, right? So that would make the history of America a little contentious, because the way we became as a nation was off of the backs of black people.
What do you mean off of the backs?
We built this country, right?
Yeah, I mean,
so only the blacks built this country?
No, the development of this country was crucial to slave labor.
Correct.
I am willing to admit that was a factor. But to say that was the only factor is very debatable.
No, I don't think that it was the only factor.
You just said that
no, I did not.
the American country was built off of slave labor.
It was built off of slave labor.
So you're basically saying that it was the primary factor in this country being built.
That's a fact.
Your history.
People of Spain were in
Africa. Okay, so maybe I'm talking to the wrong person.
Wait, Spanish people were in Africa?
Yeah. They came to, they did, and they came to Africa to try to do a little shopping to get some slaves, right? Because they knew.
Who did they buy from?
Africans. They did. They bought from Africans.
Who sold the slaves?
Oh,
you're missing
my point.
You're missing the point.
You're missing my point.
You gotta let her go.
Attention to certain places.
No, check me out. I did not say that slavery was not a thing before white people came to America and decided. It definitely was. That's not my point. You're missing my point. My point is America, this land that we stand on, was built on the backs of my people, my ancestors.
That was the only factor.
No, it was not. But it was the main driving factor.
Was it the main factor?
Let me tell you how big that factor was. The Civil War was fought over this. Okay, so let's be clear.
Was it the only reason why we fought the Civil War?
It was the main driving factor.
Really? Reason. What do you think the main reason was?
I'm skeptical it was the main reason.
What was it then?
If it wasn't that,
Okay, I have heard that it was a part of the reason, which, by the way, who died for that war?
What was the reason?
What race died for that war? Hundreds of thousands of white Americans died for that war.
What was the reason?
So who shed their blood for that war?
What was the reason?
Americans?
What was the reason?
French? So it's not the only factor is what I'm saying.
right, so what were the other factors? Another big factor.
Political disagreements between the North and the South.
About what?
About how the country should be run. It
About
wasn't.
what? About what?
That was one of the reasons.
That was the main reason. It was about money, baby.
Listen, I'm not the most.
States' rights about what? States' rights about what? Go ahead. State rights about what?
There's a huge agreement between the North and South over states' rights, right?
About what?
Listen.
I'm listening.
Southern states believe that the federal government was getting too much power and not giving states their voices.
Right. About what? What was it about? What was it about?
Some of the Southern agriculture, especially Southern agriculture, was upset about slavery.
Right.
Yes.
Why?
why were they upset
Because
about
the North
slavery?
was trying to end slavery.
No. Why were the Southern whites trying to hold on to slavery so tight?
Because
Why?
it fueled their
Why?
agricultural
Right,
industry.
that was their money,
Yes, I'm
right?
not denying that.
That
No
was
one's denying
all
it.
of their
The cotton
money.
industry, yes. I'm on the same
drove,
page as you.
Right.
I'm
So
on the same page as
okay,
you.
so it drove the Southern economy.
It wasn't
right?
necessarily the main factor.
Wait.
Cotton,
I'm
it was
talking
not.
to you now.
And tobacco was a huge
It was in
part
the
of
South,
the
right?
Yes,
right.
history
right.
professor.
But I think, listen,
So check me out. If I'm in the South, right, and I'm defending the South, my rights, my big issue, I have other issues, yes, but my big issue is that I need to hold on to my money, right? How do I make my money? Off the backs of black people.
Yes. Southern agriculture, especially at that time, was fucked up. What country is more equal than America?
Yes, give me a country.
It is irrelevant.
Tell me a country that's better than America right now.
Look, you do not change your position by deflecting to where something else is.
So we basically have no other country that's better than us.
Listen, it is a foolish argument to say, let's not look at ourselves because we only want to look at other people. If every other country was better or worse, would that change where you were? Your position, your moral ability to stand where you are and judge yourself, your position of correctness or rightness is not based on what other people do.
That is true.
It is defined by what you do.
That is true.
So stay on the subject of what America does, what we do, how we treat each other, because that's the question. We don't need to discuss other people. We need to discuss ourselves. This is how it's supposed to be.
Yes,
This right here is how it is supposed to be.
This is how you communicate and effectively do it.
This is two sides of the aisle having an unbelievably beneficial discussion.
Agreed.
Without meanness, without fucking hate.
Yeah.
There's none of that. That's not okay.
Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to?
Shit, they don't even have a mic. You know, that little, Oh, is she talking?
Yeah, that's the police. Don't go to she like.
Right.
She like, this motherfucker. I know you hear me.
My bad. Hey, so we have arrived at our spot of pleasure. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say pleasure. Black Lives Matter Plaza. Today is the MAGA Million Trump rally, I think they're calling it.
Million Maga March.
The Million Maga March.